Yo, what's going on, my friends? What's going on? This is the attic, another one. Uh, haven't done one in a couple days, but I think we were due for a little solo show. Um, I just, when I came in, I was gonna do like a little short. And then I came across this goddamn thing that just came out that happened in Arizona. I'll play it. I'll play the clip of it. I think it's like 6, 7 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna play the whole thing, but a patient that was in a vegetative state, coma, whatever how you want to put it, just gave birth um out of nowhere in Arizona at like a house or a facility. I guess where they house, people like that are medically challenged or whatever, whatever you want to call it. Girls in a coma and gives birth. So obviously something happened there. Now, the report, I think I didn't see the whole thing. I'll play it, but I think they said it stems back to 2018. I don't know if it's the same person, but something like that happened again as well prior. Um, so who knows, man? I don't know if it's like a freaking between Dr. Strong's, these orderlies, if it's like a thing where they rape these people that are just, helpless in a goddamn coma. I mean, that's just ridiculous, you know? But I'll play that. We'll get to that. But the real reason why I came on here, um, shit, man, I don't even know where to begin. I don't even know where to begin. I can hit on three different things with this one. So you guys know, everybody knows, a lot of people know on the show, I have a 10-year-old daughter. We all love Halloween in the family. Um, it's like Halloween, then Christmas. It's like that kind of deal. All the horror movies, all that shit, whatever, everything that comes with Halloween, we're into. You know, so listen, every year Great Adventure does Fright Fest. Last year was my first year going. It was pretty cool. Um, we don't do the you can go into Great Adventure and you walk around. They have Clown Town and stuff like that, and there's just people like dressed up, and it's cool. They run out, they scare you, they hide, they scare you. Take selfies with them, you can take pictures. It's cool. It's for the kids. It's awesome. It's even cool for the adults. I had a good time. Um, so you go at night. I think it's closes at 11. Monsters come out. They say monsters come out 6 o'clock. So you'll have zombies, clowns, and shit like that walking around. Like I said, just scaring people, taking pictures. It's a cool vibe. It's nice. The whole place is decorated like Halloween. Haunted towns and graveyards and abandoned hearses and cars and shit like that. I mean, it was, they do a good job. I got to give it to them. They do a good job for the kids and everything like that. Um, so, my daughter and I, who went and go picked up her friend, um, one of her besties, right? You know what I'm saying? Which I'm thrilled with. I always push hanging out with your friends and, being outside and doing things. It's not always about the damn phone. So anytime I have an opportunity to do something with her that's outdoors and that takes a little bit of something, I'm all about it. I push that shit. I love it. And with her girlfriend, many of her friends, I love when they hang out. I mean, I think that's a big piece of growing up. Having friends and learning to build relationships and communicating, and I mean, it's a whole bunch of shit it hits on. I think, you know. Um, so anyway, we go to Fry Fest. We pick up the kid, her friend, who's adorable, great kid, love her to death. Well, I've taken her to Great Adventure 3, 4 times. I know my daughter's mother has taken her, a bunch of times as well. So it's a common thing. She's close. She lives right around the corner from my door, so it works out good. So we get there, we're hanging. We get there about 6:30, I think. About 6:30 ish. Anyway, it was a great time, man. I bring my backpack in. I throw a couple Gatorades in my backpack, a couple waters, and we roll. That's about it. I don't sneak in a whole fucking supermarket. You know what I mean? But a couple bottles of water, a couple bottles of Gatorade, dude. I'm in there. I'm not dropping. And ugh, don't even get me going about the prices. But that's about all. You know what I mean? Um, because as we all know, the fucking food prices are ridiculous. And the main point of me even coming on here is because of the food price. But I'll get to that. So anyway, we get in there, we're hanging out. It's about 8:30, 9 o'clock at this point, and I told them, let's get something to eat. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to feed them, right? You can't have the kids out there all freaking night, all night, and then God damn, I got a fucking hair on my microphone. It's bothering me. Hold on, peeps. Here we go. Fucking shit, right? So, um, so we go decide to get something to eat, right? Now it's cool. It's 8:30, 9 o'clock, maybe 9:30 tops. They close at 11. No problem finding seating. It's awesome. We got a nice table. I always bring like a towel and some wipes and shit like that. So, I'm like Mr. Mom up in this bitch. Trust me. I'm pretty good with it. So I clean the whole goddamn area off so it's nice and clean because you know how that shit goes. It can be, ketchup over here, fucking mustard under the goddamn seat, on the seat, fucking pickle. You're walking around with a pickle in your ass, you don't even know it. So I clean everything up, good to go. Boom. Told the kids sit down, asked them what they wanted. So I got a large pie, a large pizza. The place is called Primo's Pizzeria. And the only thing primo about this fucking pizzeria is the price. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I get a large pie, three large drinks, okay, and an order of fries. Okay. Now just check that out. One large pizza, three large drinks, and one large fry. Okay. If I when I tell you the total for those items, and people are gonna be like, nah, it's fuck no way. There's no way. Yeah, yeah, way. Um should have grabbed the goddamn receipt so I can literally show you guys on the screen. I have the debit charge on my phone, but I'm not gonna go that far. $70.87 motherless cents for a fucking pizza, three drinks, one large fry. $70. The lady goes, 70.87. I said, what? I thought she said 17. I was like almost surprised that it was that cheap. I expected to pay a little bit. And listen, everybody knows that when it comes to my daughter and making her happy or whatever with her friends and they having a good time, I can give two shits about what things cost to a certain extent. I'm not fucking rich. Uh, you know, I'm getting by. I don't have an extravagant savings where there's 70, 80 grand in there. It's not even like that. Um, Jesus Christ, but $70. So it doesn't what I'm saying is it doesn't matter to me. I'll pay the extra coin to see my daughter smile and her friends smile and them have a good time. You guys know I'm all about it. It's totally worth it to me. But the markup, it's fucking dough, gravy, and cheese. Now they say the most profitable food or business to be in the restaurant business is pizza. I mean, with the dough, gravy, cheese. What do you want? Sausage, Johnny? You throw a little sausage. You want a little pepperoni? You fucking throw some pepperoni. How much extra can that be? We got a large plain pie, three drinks, one large fry, $70.87. So I say, what? I said, what was that? Because like I said, I thought she said 17. She said 70. I said, are you kidding me? She goes, well, do you have a season pass? I go, yeah. So she gives it to me, knocks it down to 60.87. So I got a $10 discount. $10 discount's nice, but I mean, it's just wacky. These numbers are wacky to me. So the pizza, let me say, it wasn't a regular pie, which I did not expect. It's like a freaking Domino's. Okay, it's like a Domino's pie. The kids don't know that any better. They love that shit. They like the dough, the nice crust, the soft crust, and a little bit of cheese that they put on. For some reason, kids don't like cheese on their pizza when they're young. I don't fucking know. Even my daughter, she does not like cheese on her pizza. It's crazy. But anyway, the kids like that type of pie. I didn't care. I was hungry anyway. I was eating it no matter what. I just was concerned about feeding the kids, having them have some dinner while they're out. I could just imagine taking the kid back and you know, her coming home and not somebody not feeding her. The parents are like, oh, how was dinner? What'd you have for dinner? Nothing. I mean, I'm sure there's people that are like that. But I can't roll like that, you know. Actually, I think I have a problem where I don't push, but I don't mind, like I said, three large drinks. I'm not gonna buy a small for the kid because, I don't want the kid to not have enough for my daughter and her friends. So I'd rather just go large, or I mean medium or large, depending on. But these things were large. I'll give it to them. The cups were large. Fries were cold. It was a good amount of fries. The large pie was the regular large pie, like you would get at like a Pizza Hut or Domino's. But yeah. So long and short of it, $60.87. It was 70.87. Gave him my season pass, got a discount. 60.87 for a large pie, three drinks, three large drinks, and a fucking large fry. Unbelievable. And that's why, you know, I try to eat before or after. I mean, I don't mind getting a little snack, something quick, ice cream Dippin' Dots for my daughter, maybe pretzels, But if you're gonna sit down and you're gonna eat a pie or dinner, burger, but you're dropping 80. I mean, depending on how many people you're in, but just minimum you're dropping 60, 70, $80, and it's a fucking joke. How? I mean, there should be a limit on how much you can you can you can raise the pricing. I mean, it costs you this to make the product. There should be a limit on how much you can charge. I mean, that's just incredible to me. And let's face it, man, people that go to Great Adventure in these amusement parks, you know, uh, maybe they can't. I mean, maybe they can't afford to go, to another state or fly or cruise or whatever and do something like that. So they kind of stay local, or they'll drive an hour and a half, or 2 hours. So it's not, what I'm saying is, people that generally come to places like this are regular blue collar, uh, people. I'm not to say that there's, not people there that are, work on Wall Street or whatever. But, it's generally just your regular American public, just, regular hardworking guys and gals, right? That go there. So for them to have to pay, um, and I'm in there, I'm included. So for us, I should say, not them, I should say for us to have to pay a markup like that should be illegal, should be against the law. Fucking shame on you, Great Adventure. That's just ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. And you know what, you guys, tell me what you think in the comments below. I was not going to say, well, fuck that, keep your pizza. I wasn't going to do that. I know somebody said that to me. Should have done it. And what am I going to do? Do that? Look like a Mama Luke? One. And two, not feed my daughter and her friend? No, 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 no. So, um, I don't know. It's just, I can't believe it. I just can't. It's just nothing. And you guys know, like I said earlier, I don't mind going the extra for my daughter and her friends so they have a good time and they can enjoy themselves. Who cares? It is what it is. Whatever it costs, it costs. For my daughter to smile and her friends to smile and joke around and laugh and, hang on each other and dab each other up and this and that. I love that shit, man. So it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. The pictures, the memories, all that stuff. It's worth it. So it's just a shame that that's where we're at, and you know it's like ever since COVID, it's been like that, and we all know. I'm not gonna preach on the prices are so crazy and this and that because we all know the deal, but this was just crazy. I'm gonna speak on this. $60 or $70, I should say, $70.87 for a large pie, three drinks, and a large fry. I'm gonna keep saying it like that because I just can't. I'm saying it from my mind because I can't even fucking. Ugh. And I don't even worry about money like that. Money to me is, I piss through it sometimes. A little bit more than I should sometimes, I guess. I should probably save more than I do. But, what are you gonna do? You gotta live, right? You gotta live. Hmm. So beware. But other than that, Fright Fest was cool, man. It's cool. They do a good job. But I'll tell you what, man, eat before or after, which is what I generally try to do. But like I said, we had the friend. It was timing. It was late, 8:39. So, but hey, you know what? The kids had fun. I had blast. I guess it's worth it in the long run. I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna be ordering no fucking pie from that place ever again. Now I know. Now, and I can't even tell you, this is the other thing. I can't even tell you the exact price of the pizza. I do know that the drinks were $6.99 for the large each. So $7, so $6.99 plus tax, whatever. $7 per drink. So that's $21, let's say, without tax. $21 for the sodas or whatever juice, Sprite that we had, right? So that leaves the pizza and the fries. Okay, so what's the fries? 20 bucks, 15. I don't know. That's fucking ridiculous. And then 30 something dollars for a pie. I don't know. If I'm paying 30 something dollars for a pie, I pay for Joey's Tomatoes and point on the boardwalk, and the fucking pie is like a goddamn. It's like a freaking tractor wheel. It's huge. It's like two pies. So and it's good. It's legit pizza. So I don't mind paying that. But goddamn, this Primo Pizzeria is fucking ridiculous with their prices. And that's it. I'm done with that. It's just Jesus Christ, man. What about the working people? The regs, right? The regular people, man. Us, little people. You gonna pay that shit? It's ridiculous. Anyway, my people, my attic people. I can't believe it, right? Can you guys fucking believe that? Ridiculous, man. Jesus Christ. I almost had tunnel vision when I saw that fucking, when she told me that I looked down at it was like a movie. And I looked down at the register, it was 7087. Get the fuck out of here. 7087. Damn. But hey, like I said, it's worth it to me to see my daughter have fun. So I'll leave it at that. Okay. And that kind of helps me deal with it a little bit more. If it was for me, I would have said, if it was just for me, I would have said, take that shit back because I don't want it. And it's not worth it. And I'm not one to do that. Everybody who knows me, one thing I don't like is to be embarrassed or get embarrassed or be like, in the middle of things or the spotlight on me. I can't stand it, whether it's good or bad. I do not like it. So I don't pull that shit. Take it back. And no, this is rare and I don't want it. I just deal. Okay. But this time I would have said, no way. Because that's how crazy it is. So now that's my little rant on that, right? Ridiculous. I see. I can't even stop talking about it. I said I was going to stop talking about it. I can't even stop talking about it. That's how fucking crazy it is. I don't know. So anyway, peeps. With that being said, let's get down to the brass tacks, shall we? Which I don't even know what the fuck that means. I mean, I know that means to get down to the nitty gritty, but who came up with that? The brass tacks, right? I mean, it's pretty hardcore if you think about it. All right, guys. This is what I was talking about. Arizona, lady in a coma gives birth out of nowhere. Imagine that. This is the story. Okay? This is the story, my friends. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play this mofo. And I'm gonna try to bring it, I'm gonna try to let it go all the way through. Unless it gets a little gnarly or you know. Just read a little message from Danny Boy. Dags, you guys know Dags from It's a Podcastrophe, our show. You know Dags. He's my boy. I love him. I've known him for 43 years since we were 3. So he puts a post up on Facebook, and we're just breaking his balls a little bit. We always break each other's balls. It's just how it is. It's love. It's love. But yeah, it's funny. We're having a little fun with it. All right, guys, check this out, man. Just listen to this. You won't even believe your ears.
Really had the baby come in.
Shocking and emotional moments caught on body camera video at an Arizona healthcare facility after a patient in a vegetative state unexpectedly gave birth.
Did anyone know she was pregnant?
I didn't know. I didn't know she was pregnant.
While the body camera video was just released this week, the incident happened back in December of 2018. That's when Phoenix police were called to Hacienda Healthcare on the city's south side after reports came in that a patient gave birth to a baby boy.
Thank you.
Body camera video shows officials arrive to the chaotic scene where nurses are visibly upset and crying. The recording captures these tense moments.
I was in the room, and I was like,
I was looking around. I couldn't see my car. I was down on Winston.
oh my God, I'm sorry. He's right there.
So what happened? What do you see? She just step out because she's just in a little shock.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's very emotional.
Almost immediately, first responders begin their investigation, asking questions about the patient and about healthcare staff.
Only allowed to have female caregivers.
Okay.
So I know mom, sister, and brother have been here to see her, but they see her out in the day room. I'm the UL, I'm in charge on
Okay.
the weekend. So during the week, I only work Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Does she get male visitors other than family?
Does she ever go home? Wendy doesn't go home at all.
Okay.
She never goes home.
Who's her lead, like head lead nurse, I guess? Or is it just like a rotation?
It's rotation.
Officers ask who often sees the patient and whether male nurses have access to her room.
When I looked, it wasn't really had the baby come in.
Okay.
Wow.
Did anyone know she was pregnant?
I didn't know. I didn't know she was pregnant.
Man, that's absolutely crazy.
Do you know how the visitations here work?
Honestly, no.
Honestly, no? Okay. And then does she have any male staff that work with her?
No.
Are there any male janitors or anyone that goes into the rooms unattended by themselves, as far as you know?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, and she just has a full female staff, usually.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And she never goes home, as far as you know?
As far as I know, I've never seen her go home at all.
Okay. And then,
So, I mean, obviously, right? There's a male somewhere, and that's what they're going for. She got pregnant. Jesus, what a pisser! Can you imagine that? I mean, these nurses are shooken up. You can see they're visibly. You heard that one nurse say, like the little face was right there. I mean, that's insane. How does a baby even survive if somebody's in a coma? I mean, I guess it's possible. I guess.
only one people that, as far as you know, the only people that are visitors just family?
Yeah, mom, dad, mom, sister, and the brother.
Do we have all their info? Do they have like a sign-in log or like a
The
visitor?
nurse just took it. Yeah, we have the sign-in log up in the front.
Mom, sister, brother? Mm-hmm. Do you guys have any male, like, because I guess what we're trying to figure out is
Yeah, I
any male
understand.
do you have any staff or anyone that has
male
access?
staff, but
Yeah.
Wendy is only female care only.
Okay, so no males ever go into her room, allegedly. Okay.
And we only have two. No, let me say two. One's PRN. And the other one only works certain hours, but we never have them on this side. There's a whole nother side on that side.
Okay,
that-
so is this only female, like female staff area? So only females are allowed to, in a sense, work in this area with it too?
Well, the guys come through here because we have another side that goes that way.
Okay.
But they're always with the, they have their patient.
Okay.
At the time, investigators weren't sure who to suspect, but eventually one of the male nurses, Nathan Sutherland, was arrested and charged. Before that, though, officials started the investigation by checking visitation logs and security video.
Can we see where the other nurses went with her charts and stuff?
Up in front where we come in.
Okay, perfect. Do you mind staying with this one, Rosa?
So we have a sign-in log that everybody has to sign in when they come in.
Do you guys have any cameras in the facility, like that point out into the to the hallways?
So we're under construction. So in here, I know that there's none. I know they're in there just in case tools get stolen. Outside the facility, I can show you where they just recently put them on.
How do the visitation work here in the hospital? Do you know?
I know they come in and they sign. Every time anybody comes in, they come in and sign. And from my understanding, it's people that are approved, so family members and stuff like that.
So it has to be an approval reference how they
Yeah.
get visited.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we have all the logs
Yeah.
of how they've been signing in
Yeah, they should be signing in that book.
in that big book?
She knows more about it. She's in charge of
Do
it.
you know how far back those go?
No, that she would know. She would be the one to know.
Biggest thing we're trying to get right now, and I know they're working on getting it for me, just all of our medical records, primary care physician, nurses, visitor logs, tracking about probably 9 months back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or if you don't have to write it down, if we can just
Yeah,
show
yeah.
us where it is, we'll do it ourselves.
Yeah, if they can just make copies, even that'd be perfect. But mom, sister, brother are the ones that visit her. There's a sign-in roster for it. There's no cameras in the facility.
So you need visitor log, I'm sorry.
Visitor logs, primary care physician, primary nurse.
Is it the same staff?
No.
It's a rotating staff.
Okay.
Rotating,
So, 'cause that's like
we can
today.
give you staffing schedules. Are you looking for
For any
one?
male staffing schedules. So, yeah, it's going 9 months back.
In a statement released this week, Hacienda Healthcare wrote in part, quote, "Seeing video from that night almost 5 years ago is still gut-wrenching. Our hearts again go out to the victim and her family." Local TV stations report the patient is healthy, but has since been transferred to a different healthcare facility. This December, her son will turn 5 years old. As for Nathan Sutherland, he later pleaded guilty to 2 felony counts of abusing and sexually assaulting the patient. He was later sentenced to 10 years in prison. Reporting for Long Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Wait. What did she say?
Abusing and sexually assaulting the patient. He was later sentenced to 10 years in prison. Reporting for Long Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
She just said 10 years in prison this guy got for raping a person that was in a coma, impregnating her. 10 years? It's kind of fucked up. You believe that? 10 years. It's great. 10 years for having, oh my God, for raping somebody like that in a coma and her getting pregnant. 10 years. The fuck? This is ridiculous. That should be life. Should be life. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. This is the problem. This is the problem I have with the country today, right? 10 years for that. That's all he got was 10. And we do 85% of that. All right. So what? He'll get out 6, 7 years, something like that. I mean, that's a joke. That's a freaking joke. To have that kind of mindset to do something like that in the first place, you're fucking off your rocker and you should not be walking around in public. Okay? 10 years. You get somebody, you catch somebody with a fucking pound of weed back in the day, whatever, you get fucking 25 years, 20, 25 years. Ridiculous. The judicial system is so fucked in every state. I mean, look at our boy, our man Danny, what he was dealing with, still dealing with Virginia court system. Fucking joke. Corrupt. It's all about getting ahead, who can get the most money, who can get ahead the furthest and the quickest. That's what it's all about. So, but listen, that's enough out of me. I'm hopping on the bike, taking the Harley for a ride. It's nice out. I got some family coming over shortly. So I'm gonna take a run to the old dispensary, my friends, get some goods, and that's about it. You know, we'll have. We were supposed to film, I think, a podcast if last night, but like I said, I was out doing the Fright Fest. Um, so this week we will have another episode of It's a Podcastrophe with Dags and hopefully Danny Boy can get on. Um, so yeah, that's it, man. Don't forget, please like, Comment. That's a big one. Likes, comments, and subscribe. Obviously, subscribing is huge. But if you're already subscribed, definitely throw a thumbs up. And as far as a comment, man, even if it's like a couple emojis or some shit like that, it's a whole tier system on YouTube for us to get ahead. So even if you just write like, "Hey, funny job," or "blah blah blah," or "You're an asshole," or "You fat fuck," or whatever, anything, and put like a face emoji or whatever instead of typing, you can throw emojis up there. It counts. You know what I mean? So they look at all that stuff because it's like responsive, and we want to keep this going. We want to keep it going. It's fun. You guys always hear the reasons why I do this. It's for all of us. Um, all right. So look out for its podcastrophe this week at night, usually about 7:30. And then we'll do a live on the weekend. We're gonna reserve one live show for the weekend. Because when you have a live show, you want to have people talking. You want to have some people on there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, it's cool. But it'd be nice to have some more people to participate with. So once the show grows a little bit, we can do more live, maybe twice a week or something like that. But for now, I think once a week is cool. And I know Dags hates it. My man Dags, he loves that live shit. But you know, I don't know. I love the live too, but I just want proper audience for that. You know what I'm saying? So with that, guys, that's it, man. Like I said, thank you for tuning in and like, comment, subscribe. All right, guys.